Hi, hello, and welcome to Nana and Amanda Wednesday nights. Here I'm a little late. Um, had some work stuff that I forgot I had to do today, so finished that up and then got on here. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Okay, lots of stuff. Let's see. I actually forgot to. Let me pull up my chat on this screen over here before I forget, and then I will press the wrong button. Nope. Goodness. I would like this button. There we go. In the control room. All right. I see David. um yeah, Dave, I was talking to Dave about that, and Dave's like, I like to just started to kind of like listen to the show, which is great, although we do miss you in the chat. And Thickety Wickets was first today, and the show went really well. It was really fun. My songs went great. I was very happy with it. The cool thing, if you are friends with me on Facebook, the cool thing that happened was we had an awesome guest pop into the audience. I wish they were on stage, but they popped into the audience. So I got to meet Alanis Morissette. How cool is that? I text Nicole right after, and I was like, "Oh my god, you won't believe what just happened." Um, Nicole was floored because Nicole loves her almost as much as I do, and she's like, "What?" And she's like, "What did you say?" And I said, "It took 10 seconds." Because I didn't want to like overwhelm her with anything, and I said I just have to take 10 seconds to tell you just how amazing you are and how much your music changed my life, and that's all I have to say. And she's just so funny. Um, and she's like, "Well, I hope it was for the better." It was great. She's really nice. So it's really glad I got to meet her. So I thought it might be fun today to do some Alanis Morissette songs. Sorry. I'm about to yawn. Or I'm in the middle of a yawn at that point. So yeah, I thought it might be kind of fun to do some Alanis Morissette songs. Let's start with I always like this one. I think it's a nice little starter song. I'm gonna do Head Over Feet. I'll mostly do Jagged Little Pill with a few little things here and there. But oh yeah, my buttons aren't working again. I forgot about that from last time. All right, try to remember to do applause over here. Here we go. Head Over Feet. I had no choice but to hear you. You stated your case time and time again. I thought about it. You treat me like I'm a princess. I'm not used to liking that yet. You ask how my day was. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. Your love is thick and it swallowed me whole. You're so much braver than I give you credit for. That's not lip service. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. You are the bearer of unconditional things. You held your breath and the door for me. Thanks for your patience. You're the best listener that I've ever met. You're my best friend with benefits. What took me so long? I've never felt this healthy before. I've never wanted something rational. I am aware now. Oh, I am aware now. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. La ha ha, ya ha ha, la ha ha, ya ha. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yeah, oh, 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 yeah. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. All right. Woo. Sorry, still yawning. Woo. Okay. That was a good one. I always like that one. Let's see. I'm looking for... Oh, yeah. I gotta do that. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll do Hand in My Pocket. It's just about 9 o'clock. I think we agree 9 o'clock is okay for a swear or two. Warning in case you are a child or the parent of a child. There is a swear in this one. Yeah. Just warning. All right, here we go. This is Hand in My Pocket. I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy, yeah. I'm high, but I'm grounded. I'm sane, but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost, but I'm hopeful, baby. And what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a high five. I feel drunk, but I'm sober. I'm young and I'm underpaid. I'm tired, but I'm working, yeah. I care, but I'm restless. I'm here, but I'm really gone. I'm wrong and I'm sorry, baby. And what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be quite alright. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is bleeding. what it all comes down to is that I haven't got it all figured out just yet. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a peace sign. I'm free, but I'm focused. I'm green, but I'm wise. I'm hard, but I'm friendly, baby. I'm sad, but I'm laughing. I'm brave, but I'm chicken shit. I'm sick, but I'm pretty, baby. And what it all boils down to is that no one's really got it figured out just yet. But I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is playing a piano. And what it all comes down to, my friends, yeah, is that everything is just fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is hailing a taxi cab. That's a good song. It got belty faster than I was anticipating, though. I was like, not ready for this. I want to do that one, and I just am like, do I know? That's one of the ones that I'm always like, oh. Let's see what else. I mean, that's one of my faves. Let's do ironic. Hit some of these ones. It's also a great song. I remember when I sang through all of Jagged Little Pill, it is a tough sing through. It's a lot of tough notes in there. All right, here we go. Ironic. Sorry. Just a little more water. I was like, woof, woof. Oh, much better. Okay, here we go. Ironic. An old man. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Now my reverb is being weird. Okay, take 3. What is happening? Okay. I'm going to make sure this is working. Why aren't you? Oh. There it is. Okay. Reverb's ready. 3rd time's a charm. Ironic. It's good. An old man turned 98. He won the lottery, died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Mr. Play It Safe was afraid fly. He packed his suitcase and kissed his kids goodbye. Yeah, he waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Well, life is a funny way of sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's gone right. And life is a funny way of helping you out when you think everything's gone wrong and everything blows up in your face. A traffic jam when you're already late. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. And yeah, I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? And yeah, life is a funny way of sneaking up on you. Oh, life is a funny, funny way of helping you out, helping you out. All right, let's keep looking for some more tracks. This is one of my favorites. I'll do this one. It's not from Jagged Little Pill. I think this is from, might be from Former Infatuated Lover. No, but I love this one. It might not be either. It could be from one of her other albums. But I always like this one. This is Thank You. This is Thank You with the letter U instead of Y-O-U. All right, here we go. Thank you. How about getting... Sorry, I don't know why this reverb just is hit or miss tonight. Try this again. Okay, here we go. How about getting off of these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I'm full up? How about them transparent dangling carrots? How about that ever elusive kudo? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. How about me not blaming you for everything? How about me enjoying the moment for once? How about how good it feels to finally forgive you? How about grieving it all one at a time? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. The moment I let go of it was the moment I got more than I could handle. The moment I jumped off of it was the moment I touched down. How about no longer being masochistic? How about remembering your divinity? How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out? How about not equating death with stopping? Thank you, India. Thank you, Providence. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, nothingness. Thank you, clarity. Thank you, silence. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, such a good song. I love that song. It's one of my favorites, actually. For sure. All right. Let's see. Just trying to figure out. Oh, that's a good one. Always a good one when I can sing it right. She has so many amazing songs. Okay. How about then? So good. I'll try it. I always mess up this one though. Because like I just don't do it enough, and I recorded it once with Nicole, and then like promptly forgot. I don't know. I've sung this song so many times, but I can never get through without making mistakes. It bugs me to death. Let's find out how it goes today, because I love this one. Let me just look really quick at the words, see if I can. No, you know what it is? It's not that I mess it up every time, although I might now that I've said it. There's a couple notes in here that you feel like are wrong. You feel like you're singing the wrong note until the last second. And you're like, oh, I guess that was the right note. I remember now. Anyways, this is Uninvited. Let's give it a try. Here we go. anyone would be. I am flattered by your fascination with me. Like any hot-blooded woman, I have simply wanted an object to crave. But you're not allowed. You're uninvited and unfortunate slight. Must be strangely exciting to watch the stoic squirm. Must be somewhat heartening to watch shepherd meet shepherd. But you're not allowed. You're uninvited and unfortunate slight. Like any uncharted territory, I must seem greatly intriguing. You speak of my love like you have experienced love like mine before. But this is not allowed. You're uninvited and unfortunate slight. I don't think you unworthy. I need a moment to deliberate. All right. Okay, so I didn't mess up that song. I was good. I usually will cut off that ending, but it's so cool. I feel like we never get to listen to it. That guitar part is amazing. Yeah. All right, let's go back to some Jagged Little Pill. I do like this song too. But oh man, I love that song. Isn't this Uninvited is also a top song. So good. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot. Oh no. Hold on. I forgot to tell my camera to turn off the. I know, right? Thicketies. Like I forgot how good that song is. It's so good. I forgot to turn off my autofocus. I hope it hasn't been a problem. I haven't seen it be a problem, but it can get annoying. So autofocus is off in case it was bugging you earlier. All right, we'll go back to Little Jagged Little Pill. Not the doctor. Here we go. I don't want to be the filler if the void is solely yours. I don't want to be your glass of single malt whiskey hidden in the bottom drawer. And I don't want to be a bandage if the wound is not mine. Lend me some fresh air. I don't want to be adored for what I merely represent to you. And I don't want to be your babysitter. You're a very big boy now. I don't want to be your mother. I didn't carry you in my womb for 9 months. Show me the back door. Visiting hours are 9 to 5. And if I show up at 6:10, well, I already know that you'll find some way to sneak me in and go. Mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You see, it's too much to ask for, and I am not the doctor. Oh, I am not the. Oh, I don't want to be the sweeper of the eggshells that you walk upon, and I don't want to be your other half. I believe that 1 and 1 make 2. I don't want to be your food or the light from the fridge on your face at midnight. Hey, what are you hungry for? I don't want to be the glue that holds your pieces together. I don't want to be your idol. See, this pedestal is high and I'm afraid of heights. I don't want to be lived through your vicarious occasion. Please open the window. Visiting hours are 9 to 5. And if I show up at 6:10, well, I already know that you'll find some way to sneak me in and go. Mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You see, it's too much to ask for, and I am not the doctor. Oh, I am not the. Oh, I don't want to live on someday when my motto is last week, and I don't want to be responsible for your fractured heart and its wounded beat. I don't want to be a substitute for the smoke you've been inhaling. Oh, what do you thank me? What do you thank me for? Visiting hours are 9 to 5, and if I show up at 6:10, well, I already know that you'll find some way to sneak me in and go. Mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You see, it's too much to ask for, and I am not the doctor. Oh, I am not the. Oh. I do like that kind of too. Okay, let me see. Ask a friend. Okay, I have to send this to David. David's got to pick up some stuff for us from the store. Let's see if that worked. David, I just sent it to you. All right. Meanwhile, I know I like that one. It's so good. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. We did that. Oh, haven't done that. Oh, man, we're getting to some good ones. Oh, It's always so hard to choose. Let's get to some of the sadder. She has like angry songs. She has sadder songs. Let's try Mary Jane. Hopefully this track is okay. We'll find out. This is Mary Jane. What's the matter, Mary Jane? Had a hard day as you place the don't disturb sign on the door. You lost your place in line again, what a pity. You never seem to want to dance anymore. It's a long way down on this roller coaster. The last chance streetcar went off the track, and you're on it. I hear you counting sheep again, Mary Jane. What's the point of trying to dream anymore? I hear you losing weight again, Mary Jane. What's the point of trying to dream anymore? Well, it's full speed, baby, in the wrong direction. There's a few more bruises, if that's the way you insist on heading. Please be honest, Mary Jane. Are you happy? Please don't censor your tears. You're the sweet crusader, and you're on your way. You're the last great innocent, and that's why I love you. So take this moment, Mary Jane, and be selfish. Worry not about the cars that go by, 'cause all that matters, Mary Jane, is your freedom. So keep warm, my dear, keep dry. Tell me, what's the matter, Mary Jane? Tell me. Tell me. Let's see. David, did you get the thing that I sent you? Oh, okay. So it doesn't say you accept it. So just want to make sure. Nope. Okay. I've done it because I did that whole album, but it's not one I've done very much at all. So I'm not surprised that you don't know that one. Let's go. Should I start to like tire up my voice? We're almost there. I only have 20 more minutes, but it might end a little earlier. We'll see. Let's do this one. Oh, just kidding. I'm typing this in the wrong window. I was like, why isn't it coming up? Okay, there we go. All right, this one is Forgiven. Let's give it a try. Here we go. You know how us Catholic girls can be. We make up for so much time a little too late. I never forgot it, confusing as it was. No fun with no kills feelings. The sinner, the savior, the loveless priest. I'll see you next Sunday. We all had our reasons to be there. We all had a thing or two to learn. We all needed something to cling to. So we did. I sang hallelujah in the choir. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I confessed my darkest deeds to an envious man. My brothers, they never went blind for what they did, but I may as well have. In the name of the Father, the skeptic, and the Son. I had one more stupid question. We all also do San Luis Obispo County. It's my favorite. Oh, getting into the scream. She's the scream queen. I could not last as long as she does. Let's see. What was the other? Let's try it. Instead, I'll just finish out my voice. Okay. I laugh because nothing tires out my voice pretty much, except when I do all Alanis' big songs. I'm like, whew, I'm tired. Let's go. But I was gonna do, David, you can listen in the car, you know. Wait, I'll put, David has to go pick up our stuff. He's like, I have to miss part of your show. Casey left. Okay. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh, okay. Let's get the other kind of. It's kind of similar to this one, but different. Okay. Ooh. Let me hear. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Getting through the Scream Queen songs. Here we go. Yay, David says he's got me on my phone now. All right, here we go. This is perfect. Oh. No. Oh my god, no. Okay. Reverb wasn't ready. For reals. Here we go. Sometimes is never quite enough. If you're flawless, then you'll win my love. Don't forget to win first place. Don't forget to keep that smile on your face. Be a good boy. Try a little harder. You've got to measure up and make us prouder. How long before you screw it up? And how many times do I have to tell you to hurry up? With everything I do for you, the least you can do is keep quiet. Be a good girl. You gotta try a little harder. That simply wasn't good enough to make us proud. I'll live through you, I'll make it when I never was. If you're the best, then maybe so am I. Compared to him, compared to her, I'm doing this for your own damn good. You'll make up for what I blew. What's the problem? Why are you crying? Be a good boy. Push a little farther now. That wasn't fast enough to make us happy. just the way you are. If you're perfect, oh, okay. That was one of her semi-scream queen songs. Anything else? Let's see that I like. Oh, we did that one. Okay. All right. Let's do one more. One more. You have to do it. You gotta do it. Oops. Gotta do You Ought to Know. This song does have an F-bomb in it, but I do try to keep the F-bombs off my show. I will bleep myself out, which means I'll just, or should I just replace the word with a less sweary word? I guess. Okay, I'll just replace it with a slightly less swear word. After this song would be, my voice will be gone. So, oh no, wait. I have one more I really want to do. Okay, I'll save that. I'll save You Ought to Know. Hang on, because I forgot I really want to do this one too. Let's see if I can last 2 more songs. Okay, here we go. So the first one I want to do is You Learn. Here we go. I recommend getting your heart trampled on to anyone. Yeah. I recommend walking around naked in your living room. Yeah. Swallow it down. It feels so good. Wait until that I say, yeah, yeah. Oh, you live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you let, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn. I recommend biting off more than you can chew to anyone. I certainly do. Ooh. I recommend sticking your foot in your mouth at any time. Oh, feel free. Roll it down. Hold it up. You wait and see when the smoke clears. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you let, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn. Wear it out, melt it down. The fire trucks are coming up around the bend. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you learn, you lose, you learn, you bleed. You learn, All right. We're really just talking about playing a guitar thickety wickets. That's all. Just that's all it's about. I don't know what the big deal is. That's pretty good though. I do like that. All right, let's do it. Okay, so let's see if my voice still has the energy. Here we go. The song. I think I just heard a dog go outside. I don't know. Okay. Where's me when they're home alone? They think they're home alone. All right, here we go. You ought to know. I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me, is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently, and would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. 'Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd hold me until you died? Till you died, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. It was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And now you're thinking of me when you screw her. 'Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd hold me until you died? Till you died, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to joke that you laid in the bed that was made, and I'm not gonna fade as soon as you close your eyes, and you know it. And every time I scratch my nails down someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Can you feel it? Well, I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. Well, I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair right. Great. I made it. I didn't sing all of Jagged Little Pill like I did last time, but I did a lot of it. It's a good song. It's good. All of them are good songs. I mean, there's a reason she's so famous. Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm gonna finish up there. I hope everybody had a great week. You all know what my woohoo is this week. Want to finish the show? 2 minute Linus Morissette. Can't believe it. Great. That was. I don't know. I'm gonna have another another woohoo as great as that. So we'll see. I hope you all had fun tonight. I hope you had something to woohoo about this week. Leave it in the chat or in a comment. Oh, sorry. Oh, hi. I'm gonna take a few more steps because I didn't take all my steps today, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. Oh, look, my watch was like, "Would you quiet down, please? You are way too loud." Yeah, I know. All right. Again, hope y'all had an amazing week. And I hope I see you next week. Thank you to everybody behind the scenes. As I always say, Paul, Craig, Christina, Dari, Emily. Thank you all for everything you do behind the scenes and all of the creators on this network. And I just, again, want to thank you all for being here week after week. Seeing you here. I always forget to plug it, but if you would like to send a tip, there is my Venmo. There is my PayPal. Oh, I'm glad you really enjoyed it. Thickety Wickets. Atlanta is always a good time. I need to sing uninvited more often though. That'll fits into a lot of different style, like genre. When I'm just like, oh, I feel like singing this kind of music today. I like that one. So, all right. Again, well, I'm gonna wish you all a wonderful night, and I hope that everybody here stays happy, that y'all stay healthy, and that you take a little bit of time to smell some magic. Good night.